Hi, everyone. Hi. Hey, okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Welcome back to Life and Self Love with Coach Anna. Welcome, everybody. So, guys, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day weekend overall, right? Happy Valentine's Day weekend, guys. I had an amazing weekend. The Texas weather out here in Houston was whack this whole week because first it started cold and then it started warm and my sinus and I don't mix like that. But guys, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a true supporter of your girl, of your coach Hannah. I love you all. Thank you guys always for tuning in and for just listening to me and listening to me rant about self-love. Because you guys know you love your self-love. You guys know it. You guys know you love hearing me about talking about self-love. Okay, guys, so without further ado, let's begin. I have a beautiful topic for you guys, and it's about, being single, having your girls for Galentines, having the support of your girls for Valentine's Day, guys. It's overall what we want and what we should be doing, especially if you're single. Stop feeling pity for yourself or feeling sad for yourself if you don't have a partner. I understand. Oh, just double checking my sound. So I'm not saying that you guys are already doing this, but it's just that I tend to see sometimes, like, TikToking, um like the girls saying, I can't be single, I want my partner, blah blah blah. But I know that sometimes, like, what you guys think is the normal for Valentine's, but it's not, guys. At the end of the day, if we just rewrite the script and say Valentine's is about love and it's about cherishing people who love you, who you have friendships with and you love, then it completely changes the narrative of how you see this holiday or how you see this day. You know what I mean? So, if anything, if I could help you with anything, guys, definitely change your mindset about Valentine's. It's not about being with a guy or in a relationship and receiving all the chocolates, all the gifts, and all that stuff. No, it's about sharing your love, sharing love to yourself, sharing love to your friends and family, sharing love to all of those around you. Okay, let's make that the new norm for Valentine's. Instead of you getting stuck up on, oh, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a partner, blah, blah, me. Stop. Let's stop that. Okay, guys, because really, it's not worth it. It's nothing. So, okay, guys. And with that being said, guys, I loved my Galentine's weekend, guys. Since Friday, I've only been hanging out with my girls, and we've been doing lots of fun things. Oh my God, what? On Friday night, I went to this amazing sushi restaurant. It's called Cool. It's downtown. It's down here in Houston, and it's around City Center. Guys, oh my God. I was like, it was flavors exploding in my mouth. I had never been to that restaurant. I don't know why, because I love sushi. I love my seafood. You guys know. So we went there and it was amazing. They even give us a rose for just being there. And I love, I still received a flower, even though I forgot to buy flowers for myself because I was just in my Galentine thing. This restaurant gave us flowers. I had yellowtail himachi sushi. Oh my God, guys. I love me a yellowtail. Love me a yellowtail. So we did that. Oh, and my friend, look, she gave me this. She's so sweet, guys. Like, if you don't have friends in your life that give you little presents, even just a little note, guys, and look what she wrote to me, guys. She said, you're too sweet to handle. I am. And says, thank you for your friendship and kindness. I love you. I love you too. But guys, this is what we should be doing for Valentine's, okay? If we're single out there, guys, go out with your friends. Your friends deserve your time, your space, your love, not just your partner, okay? And if you're not single, still try to go to a Galentine's, because Galentine's are the shit. We love womanhood, we love girlhood, and then And then yesterday, guys, last night, I know I posted on my story that I was going out, I was doing more Galentine stuff, and which I did. And I went out to a friend of mine. She invited me to her house, and we did like girly things. The charcuteries was on top, the charcuteries. And we made a little charm. Look at this, guys. Look, I made an ocean girly theme necklace. I have seashells on there, starfish on there, a mermaid tail on there. You guys know how I am. And it was just the funnest time. It was like a fresh breath of air, and it's just always nice to be included like that, and to have girls that support you and want to be around you, and you just have girl talk. It's like I felt like I was at a sleepover again, and I was like in middle school all over again, just hang out with the girls and just having a fun time, a nice innocent time. So if you guys don't have that in your life, please make it happen. Change something up, because that's what you need. Stop sulking in the I don't have a boyfriend. What am I going to do? I want a husband. Girl, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there and go enjoy your life. Go enjoy being single in your own self. Because again, if you can't hang out with yourself, you can't hang out with anybody. If you don't know how to be your own best friend, how are you going to be friends to other people? Again, guys, it's simple math. It's simple. What am I gonna say? It's simple girly time. It's like that. It's simple, as plain, as simple as I can put it. That's it. So now I'm gonna tell you guys about, like, if you're thinking that you're lonely, if you're feeling like you're alone or you're lonely, or this holiday makes you feel lonely, again, we're going back to change your mindset, change your inner language about how you feel about yourself and about this special date. Okay, lonely is a state of mind and is a state of attitude. So that, what does that mean? That you can change it. You change it. You think different. You act different. You know better. Okay. Don't be out here saying, "Oh, I'm feeling sad on my Valentine's because I don't have a boyfriend." You don't get out of my face. Get out of my face with that. But I'm just kidding. But okay, guys. So remember our book, guys. Again, your mindset is everything. Your mindset about life, about relationships, about everything you want is in your power. You hold the key. It's right here. Okay. So manifest, attract what you want with the power of your mind. You guys are powerful, guys. You guys are powerful. So the other thing I want to tell you guys is definitely, like, that relationship with yourself is so key. So key on these special dates, on the dates that where you have to be loving yourself up and foremost. I think I've told you this before, guys, but my Valentines, even when I had a boyfriend, they were sucky. They were sucky. And one relationship, my friend had to tell my boyfriend to go and do something special for me. No, that's not it. If he wanted to, he would have done it already, right? Why does my friend have to go tell him? He didn't want to. He didn't want to do it. He just didn't see it as like that. Another relationship, we weren't together, like in the same city. We weren't in the same city, and he sent me presents, right? He sent me presents. That was nice, cute, blah blah. But still, it's still like I wasn't taken to dinner. I didn't get flowers delivered. One time I got flowers delivered to my house was because he messed up. Yep. Because he effed up. So guys, come on. You go give yourself the flowers. You don't need to be waiting on a man, on a relationship, to get flowers, to receive flowers. Again, if you can't buy flowers for yourself, how are you going to expect somebody else to buy them for you? That math ain't mathing, girls. It's never going to math, okay? Again, I'm going to ask you this one more time so you bring consciousness to it. If you can't buy yourself flowers, how is the man, the husband that you want, going to buy you flowers? Because if that's not in your energy, right? If that's not in your mindset, if you don't know, like, how to, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to be there for you, give yourself the chocolates, the presents, the big teddy bear, the flowers, how are you going to expect somebody else to do it for you? Okay. Okay. What you give yourself is what others are going to give you as well. So be in the right mindset, be in the right attitude. And before you ask any other person to give you something, you better be giving it to yourself first. Okay. Okay. Now, the other thing again, guys, is how you're talking to yourself. Okay. How you're talking to yourself, how you're pepping yourself up, how you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Are you avoiding the mirror? Are you telling, oh, I got to change this? Oh, I look weird there. Oh, this is not me. Guys, come on. If that's your language right now, then what are we going to do? Tell me, what do we have to do? We have to change it. We have to change our language pattern, our inner language. Be conscious of what you're telling yourself of every moment, guys, at every moment, because it's like, I know it can be hard, and it was difficult for me too to get to this point, right? This is, again, you're training your brain, you're training your mind to listen to the good things, to the happy things. What did I'm going back to this because this thing is, I'm telling you guys. So again, if you're thinking the negative thoughts, are gonna stay there. But if you're changing your mindset to be more happy, to be more loving to yourself, then everything's gonna change slowly, surely. Everything will flow as it needs to flow, especially with your mindset, guys. Your mindset is so important. Okay, I want to show you guys a picture of one of the last pictures I took before I had my surgery, and yeah, I'm like a little ragged. Oh, and like a little ragged and whatnot. Let me see if I can find it on my phone super quick. And guys, I'm telling you, when I was in that space in my life, I still loved myself. I still was looking at myself like I'm the prize, you know. I'm beautiful. Look at this, guys, you know. 11 years. Now I'm here. This was probably when I was maybe 19, 18. 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, guys. And right here, I'm happy. I caught a shark. You guys see that? I love I love fishing. But guys, see, if I didn't look at this, guys, if I didn't love myself, I wouldn't have transformed myself. You know what I mean? That's the thing. If I don't love myself at my worst stages, who is going to love myself at my worst stages? Look, this was one of the last pictures, guys. This is one of the last pictures I took before my surgery, and I still loved myself here. And I'm like, dang, my hair was a little rough, but I still love myself here, guys. And that's the whole point. If you can't love yourself at this point, then we got to change that language up, okay? We got to change that internal language up, guys, because it's not fair to you. It's not fair to those who love you for you to be treating yourself inside your head all weird, inside your head all mean. So you're going to be your own best bully, but not your own best friend. That makes no sense. No sense. That math is not mathing, guys. Okay. So definitely, guys, make sure you're loving yourself the right way at every stage, in every moment. If you're thinking that you're looking a little ugly here, a little ugly there, guys, change that up. You're going to tell yourself that you're looking beautiful everywhere. You're looking beautiful. So you're looking beautiful at every moment, every day, every time. Okay. Whatever you want to do. Love yourselves, guys. Give me what's there. So, how you love yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you talk to yourself about how you love yourself is very important. Okay, it's very important. It's very healthy for you as well. Okay, and guys, just love yourself. I can't be I can't put it more simple than that. And look, I'm gonna tell a little story. So when I was 16, we were still living in Colombia. I had just graduated from high school. I had my best friend. I had just lost my best friend because she said that I was not a good influence for her, whatever. I had also lost my virginity, and I was just not in a good mindset. I was not in a good space. I did not know what to do. My parents kept asking me, "What about college? What are you gonna do?" I was like, I don't know, you know. And at that point, I saw myself like I saw myself like with no value. I'm gonna say it like that. I didn't see my self-worth when I was right there. And that, guys, made me go into like a little weird sad depression type of thing, because guess what, guys? So after, yeah, so I graduate, right, guys? So I graduate, everything's good, blah blah, anything. And then I slip into a weird kind of like depression type of thing. I told you guys this before, like my nanny, when my nanny kept telling me, okay, if you get out of bed, I'll make your favorite food. She's like, okay. So I was getting out of bed like 12, 1 p.m. Mm, delicious, you know. And so my parents were already telling me at 16 that, what if we do the surgery, Anna, right? So we started doing the whole errands, they send you to a psychiatrist, they send you to a nutritionist, they send you everywhere to make, everybody has to check off that, that this is a very serious decision, that this surgery is going to change your life. So okay, so we're going through that and everything, and then we go to the psychiatrist, guys. So this psychiatrist, guys, I saw her 3 times. 3 times. And after the third, I said, nope, I'm not going back there ever in my life. Ever. And so she tells me, she says, on the third appointment, she has her diagnosis, right? She has her diagnosis. She's sending me with a note home because, again, I'm underage. She's saying, make sure you show that to your parents, blah blah blah, me. So I'm grown. So I take my my public transportation back home, right? And I open up this paper. I open up this diagnosis, guys, and it says that I had a type of depression that's called dysthymia. And if you want to look it up. It's this long, weird life depression type of thing. Like, I was like, what? Girl, that's not me. What? That's not me. No, I refused to believe it, guys. I refused. At 16 years old, I refused to go with the diagnosis of the psychiatrist saying that I was like depressed and sad and it was gonna be long life, eternal, blah blah blah. I'm like, I refuse that. And remember what the book says: what others tell you have no power over you when your mind is under your control. When you know better up here than what others are trying to tell you or say, oof, you're set for life, guys. You're set. So I refuse to let the diagnosis of this psychiatrist take power over me and take power over how I viewed myself and how I was going to get out of my funk, right? So at 16 years old, I refused the diagnosis of depression from the psychiatrist, and I mentally and really decide that, you know what, this is wrong. I'm going to change myself. I'm going to change my perspective about things. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And then a few months later, I applied to college. I decided I'm going to go for international relations. That's all political, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I was almost a politician, guys. I was almost this close to be a politician. I might be in the future. Who knows? But I started with international relations, blah, blah. Then a few months later, my dad gets the news that we're moving countries. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. So guys, at this whole point, I had to start, when I refused to accept that diagnosis, I started to ask myself other questions. And this is something I learned also from Tony Robbins trainings, even though I was already doing it, I had no idea. Like, the quality of your life depends a lot on the questions you're asking yourself on a daily basis, guys. Okay, so if you're asking yourself every day, why don't I have this? Then your brain is only going to keep giving you excuses of why you don't have it. But when you ask yourself, how can I get this in my life? Then your brain's going to be telling you, oh, you can do it this way, this way, this way. So what would you rather do? Ask your brain for solutions or ask your brain for excuses? Okay. So back to my point. So yeah, guys. So once I decided to not accept her diagnosis, to go all about what I believed in myself, about what I wanted for myself, then that's when I was like, I know I know I can do better for myself. So I started asking myself, what would it take for me to be able to travel, use good skills, being business? Like I want to be like, I was imagining, like, I want to be this international business woman, sophisticated, all classy, CEO. And then, so I went for international business, and then we moved countries, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. I'm feeling so much better about myself. I'm learning to love myself. The surgery was a no-go in Colombia at 16. We did not do the surgery. Yeah, the insurance said no, she's still young, she can lose the weight on by herself, blah, blah, blah. So we moved countries, etc. Then we get here, and I'm already like starting my self-love path. I'm gonna change my life, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I reunited with one of my middle school best friends. I was so happy to be with her again. Then I met one of my other best friends I have now as well. And life was just lifing. I was very happy. I was loving myself, everything. But then we started to get back on the topic of men, right? Of boys, of I want a boyfriend, I want to feel the whatever. And so whenever I went back into that mindset of I want a boyfriend, I want to be loved and cherished, like, I want a little relationship, no, no. Um I will always get sad, right? I will always be like self-conscious. The self-esteem wasn't there. And then I would always be but why don't I have a boyfriend, right? And it was that type of thing. So when I decided, like, you know what, it's okay, a boyfriend will come when it needs to come. But then I started with hanging out with the girls so much that I started gaining more weight again. So then I start getting more weight, but I'm still in my path. Like, I love myself. I love how I myself look. I was giving other girls advice, like, it's okay to be chubby. It's okay to be a size 22 and be loving yourself. It's okay to feel like good for yourself, because that's what you want at the end of the day. You don't want to be in a negative headspace about how you look and how you feel, because if you are, then you're making it harder for yourself to get out of there. Okay, you're making it way harder for yourself to get out of there. You're making it way far harder for yourself to make any changes as well. So make sure that you're not there. So guys, in the short span of like 3 years, I gained like 100 pounds. Yeah. So like we moved back here from Colombia. I gained like 100 pounds. So at 18, I'm already a size 22. I'm having trouble again finding clothes. Even though Texas, there's pretty big people. Like, guys, there's not that many fashionable clothes when you're a size 22. So it's not that fun. It's not that fun. But so at 19, we go all through the whole process again. We look into the surgery again, and bada bing, bada boom, it gets approved. So, I talked to the psychiatrist again. I talked to the psychologist again. I talked to the nutritionist, the here, the whatever, everything, and everything was seamless, right? Everything happened as it needed to happen, thanks to God, you know. And then I have the surgery, and then I lose the weight, I gain a lot more self-esteem, I gain a lot more self-confidence. I change my patterns of behavior, I change my patterns of eating, of stuff. But then guess what happened, guys? I get my ego all the way like by the clouds. I forget about myself, right? And ego is on the highest note, is like, I'm gonna do this. So the ego was just running off, right? Ego Anna, guys, ego Anna is immature. She's crazy. She's crazy. She's been reeled in. The crazy Anna is still a little bit in there. The ego Anna is there, but she's under control. She's kept under control. So, and then that's when we go into like this other facet of my life where I get the boyfriends, I get the guys, but then guys, it was all poopy. It was poopy. It was poopy because there was no true self-love there. There was no true self-esteem there, where there was like a true mature, I would say self-love, and maturity of my self-love for me to be both happy with how I was being, and happy in a good relationship, or happy in attracting good men into my life. That was not happening. That was not happening at all. Guys, ego Anna is like, she's like very, I'm gonna, no, it's not slut, it's not, it's like, what's that word? um I'm looking for the word. It's not, I don't want, it's okay. Ego Anna is crazy. I'm gonna put it like that. So the relationships I have when I'm in ego Anna, there are also these men that I attract, right? They all want kind of like to be with me either because I'm pretty, right? And they think they can, I don't know, manipulate me, whatever, control, whatever. Oh, in this stage, guys, I also had a boyfriend who didn't like it when I wore short dresses. One time I wore this short red dress and it was super cute, everything. And he's like, don't you think that dress is too short? And I'm like, what does it matter? I'm going out with you. What's the point? Who cares? You know, that's how it always gets. So it's like, if that was the type of relationship I'm attracting the narcissistic guys, right? I'm attracting the guy who wants to control me and is insecure because I'm too pretty, right? I'm gonna say it like that because it's literally like that, guys. This guy, the narcissistic guy, is always going to go for the beautiful woman because he wants a beautiful woman, but then he can't handle his insecurities when he's with her. And I've learned that, and I've healed from, I had to heal from that. It was annoying, but I did it. I did good. And now when I look at that guy, it's like, ew. I was dealing with a boy. I was dealing with a boy, and he was dealing with a girl because I wasn't mature. Okay. So guys, don't let your immaturity blind you from being in a good relationship, finding a good man, and being good to yourself. Okay. So above all, guys, make sure you are not in your ego mindset. You're not loving yourself out there in the negative pattern ways. Don't be ego Anna. Okay, don't be ego Anna, and be getting into relationships just because you feel lonely, or because you rather be in a relationship instead of being alone. That is not healthy for you either. You end up allowing disrespect, like disrespect, lack of love, all that into your life, simply because you think you need to be in a relationship. But what you need to be doing is healing your inner self, healing that part of you that is always making you feel like you need to be with someone. That's what you need to be doing. So, and that's what I did, guys. That's what I did. So fast forward to today, now reflecting in the past, guys, it's like, wow. I was a whole different person. I was a whole different Anna. I honestly cannot recognize that hurt woman, because at the end of the day I was still hurt. It's one thing to lose the weight, build up all this self-confidence and self-esteem now that where, because at the end of the day my ego is also like in part of that, right? Is my ego wanting to be skinny, wanting to be loving myself and being all that for myself. And so when I get there, there's still a part of me that hasn't healed, and that part of me has to be healed, because if it's not, I'm going to still keep attracting the narcissism, the bad men. Like, at the end of the day, remember, guys, that when we go into relationships, the person that we're in a relationship with is going to show us more of who we are and what we need to heal before anything. Okay, so remember, whoever we attract is a mirror, and that mirror is always going to be telling us, you need to work on this, and this, right? So my mirrors so far have been like the narcissistic guy, the guy that wants to control me, talk to me weird, lie to me, keep things from me. Like this guy, I lost the trust, I lost the love, I lost, I think with this guy, if I would have stayed with this guy, I would have cheated on him. Yep, I would have cheated on that guy. And 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 one of the things that you also have to know is that if somebody keeps pushing you away from their life, what are you still doing there, right? If somebody is not doing what you know you deserve, you know why are you still there? you know so it's like, it's a lot of reflection about how you view relationship and yourself, and how you view your self-love. So again, guys, if you're not happy in the relationship that you're in, it has to do more with you than with them. Okay, it has to do more with how you are healing yourself, how you're treating yourself, and how you're loving yourself, than it does about them. Okay, like you attracted them, right? You attracted them because of something, but now for you to be happy in that, is it all depends on you. Okay. And I've heard a lot about, you teach a man how to treat you, or like you go with whatever man, and well, but at the one story that always comes to be true, that a man knows his wife or his girlfriend when he knows, and you shouldn't be out there chasing what somebody has not proven to you to be chased. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So, somebody had asked me that question, how to deal with romantic relationships. You first need to know how to deal with yourself. You first need to know what is missing from you inside, and then go get that, heal that, be in that mindset, be here in your heart first, right? And heal from that, and then just wait patiently, in your mind, subconscious mind. Talk to your subconscious mind. To your subconscious mind, let's find ourselves, a good man that's going to be a good husband, that's going to be a provider, a good person that is going to show me authenticity, be genuine, make me laugh, be happy, and everything. And that's what you have to be doing, right? And if you don't have it yet, guess what, guys? You have to do it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. So, guys, in the end, love yourself. Do everything that you want to do for yourself. Go on trips, travel with your girls. Womanhood, girlhood is the shit. So stop being out here all sad because you don't have a boyfriend. You're making no sense. You look, guys, come on. Go love yourselves more, okay? And with that being said, guys, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for listening to my rant and my little backstory. You know, the path to loving yourself and to being here how I am right now was a long one. And I'm going to tell you that loving yourself is going to happen overnight, but it has to happen at some point in your life. Again, if you can't buy yourself flowers, how are you going to expect others to buy them for you, right? If you can't buy yourself chocolates, how are you going to expect a man to buy you chocolates? Don't be ignorant to how the world works, how your energy works. And guys, educate yourselves on how to attract, how to manifest, how to change your lives. Keep following me and listening to my posts, because I'm telling you guys all the secrets, all the secrets. Okay. Again, I gotta show you my picture again. I was here and now I'm here. And all that took, guess what? 11 years. It's been 11 years in the making, and it's gonna keep going, because I'm always going to refer back to this Anna, an unhealed Anna that had to go through a surgery, right? Then she had to go heal herself more, right? Because we don't want narcissistic A types. And you have to learn how to be with yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself properly. You have to learn how to give yourself the flowers, how to give yourself the congratulations, how to give yourself the motivation, the confidence, the esteem that you deserve. Okay. And I'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next weekend. And I'll keep on the theme of romance and whatever and whatnot. So ask me more questions if you want questions answered about relationships or something like that, or how to be with yourself. Okay. I'll see you guys. Bye.